Hi Libra, welcome to your mid-month reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of September, as usual, I have a special sales offer available, and for this month, it's inspired in the current Virgo season we are on. And if you would like to know more details about that sales offer, just check in the description box below or email me with your questions. If you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Libra, it feels like during this time, people are really getting to you, and you have a lot of concerns and worries concerning people in your life. Could be friends, family in particular as well. There's a lot of intensity in the area of relationships and how those relationships are working with harmony or not, with these relationships are working in a way that leads to progress and good outcomes or not. So when things are not, when you're not feeling it's almost like you want people to be coordinated in the same aim and goal. And when you feel like they're not working together here for the same goal as you are, or as you see that it's the important one, you might get, really anxious here, nervous, and not know what to do. Like, there's a moment here for some of you. For some of you Libras, there's a moment coming up here where you might just lose your mind a little bit. Like you might, need to yell or shout or, say enough is enough. You might need to put people in place. You might need to, raise here your voice a little bit. There's just a feeling of needing to put order in a group. This could be people you're working with, so this could be colleagues or people that you are associated with in a project, in a cause. They're are not in the same page. This could be within your family, energy, your household. So it's just a feeling like needing to get them in check. Now, for some of you Libras, it could be that, it's really hard to escape conflict. So if you're trying to suppress here what for you is not right, for you, what is causing you, again, anger or a feeling of dislike, it's better to say it. It's better to confront the issues head on, because the tendency here to suppress or not say it, then will lead to an intensity rising up that might be, hard to control, and you might end up seeing things or doing things that are out of character or out of, what you truly intend to do. So that might be a tendency here to move by impulse when you're feeling overwhelmed, when you're feeling completely overwhelmed in your mind, when you're thinking about the worst scenarios, when you don't see a way out of situations, when you're only, again, seeing through the lens of fear. This is the particular moments where you are very sensitive to have reactions that can be a little bit explosive or can be a little bit hurtful even. I also feel that, for some Libras, this could be about observing the state of the world. Just that enough could be driving you a little bit crazy. You could just be again, watching, witnessing the world, how people behave. It could be in your personal world, again, people you're dealing with, or it could be the world at large. Just observing people's behavior, and you're not really looking at it with the best with the best mindset. I feel like also you're allowing too much of what's outside of you, so external influences, people's choices, people's differences, people's mistakes, errors, to get to you in a way that it's too personal. You might be taking things very personally during this time, and if in one way this can get you closer to others and connect, perhaps in ways that are also unusual, this can also make you too much influenced. It's like having a heavy influence of others over you where there shouldn't be, especially when that influence is not the best, allowing it to contaminate your mind. I also feel like some of you feel responsible here or guilty of something, that it's not just one man's job. So if something fails during mid-September, you might immediately take the blame for some reason, like, oh, it's my fault. Oh, yes, I should have known better. Or yes, I should have checked on that or that or that or that. So it's like you're assuming responsibility over things that might really not be like that. It's like it's especially if it involves a lot of people, like a teamwork, if it involves family, if it involves here, more than your own consciousness and action upon it. So you might have been aware of something, but still, you were not the one that made the action that led to whatever problem is now arising. So while you're taking the blame, it's almost like a feeling, I have to say here, like a feeling of taking a bullet for someone else's doing, So just be mindful of that, because I feel that some of you want to be playing here the hero or the heroine of a situation. And because of that, you might place yourself in danger, or you might place yourself in a situation that it's not to your advantage, that it's not considering what's best for you, because you're really putting other people's well-being ahead of yours. So be mindful of that. I also feel that for other Libras, there's a lot of intensity of experiences, so you can expect this to be a very social time, a time where there's a lot of events occurring, like one after the other, and you're trying to catch up on the news, or trying to catch up on events, and every day it's a new factor coming here to the front that keeps it's a good time to keep things rolling. So if you have been procrastinating, if you felt like you didn't have the energy to again work on your projects or go somewhere, do something you have been delaying, that it's going to be good for that, in that aspect, it's a good time, is to get things going. And that's where the energy should be channeled, is to be proactive about things that can indeed improve your world and perhaps the world of others. Some of you could be also very invested in causes, to be at service. How can I help? How can I contribute here? That could really, really, really be something you're very much moved by. And I feel that you also have here, some of you Libras have here something, again, you want to just do it, you know, just do it and not think about it. Just do it and not think about it. Something that you might feel a little paranoid about or weird about, like, it's something that if you think too much about it, you won't do it, but it's consuming you, so you need to. So there's that conflict between just doing something or allowing here the mind to restrain your action. So, and while you are in that, you know, conflict, in that battle, you might end up, you know, not directing this energy of action where it should be, and again being impulsive in other things that have nothing to do with the primary concern. So again, be mindful of the primary concerns you have at hand, what truly matters during this time, because when you know what truly matters, you will know where to direct the energy, you will know where to put into your focus. So I hope you have a great mid-month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.